Hey everybody, it's Paul here with another episode of Does This Recipe Actually Taste Good? And this recipe was posted on my Facebook page. It's called the Spicy Sausage Pasta. It's posted by My Fridge Food. And I have down below the recipe in the description down there, so y'all go check it out and see if y'all like it too. Anyway, let's get started. Alright, these are the tools that you're going to need for this recipe. Cutting board. Skillet that you can bake with. Also, it's spoon to stir. You'll need a 1 cup measuring cup, half cup measuring cup, 1/4 cup measuring cup, 1 tablespoon, and a teaspoon and a partridge tree or something like that. Spatula. And that's a knife! Alright, that's all the parts you need for the recipe. Alright, these are the ingredients that you need for this recipe. Start over here. You got minced garlic, olive oil, heavy cream, rotel, scallions, or in this case, just green onions. I don't know what to call them, scallions, when they're green onions. Scallions. It's kind of fun to say. Scallions. Anyway, we got low sodium chicken broth here. We got pennies, which is like noodles, and it also calls for pepper. So I just put the pepper in with these whole grain pennies there. Diced onions, and Cubby Monterey Jack cheese with regular cheddar, since I couldn't find a bag of Monterey Jack all by itself. And then for the good stuff, sliced up sausages. Alright, the first thing it calls to do is heat the oil in the skillet. Alright, unfortunately the stainless steel pan that I thought was induction ready wasn't induction ready, so I had to scrounge for another pan. But don't worry, this pan is clean. I've scrub all over it. Anyways, we need to cook oil on medium heat. So while it's heating up, going to pour the oil in. That's where the spatula comes in handy, so you can get all of it. Alright. Alright, so while I was heating up, I'm going to grab me a little paper towel real quick. I will switch it over to the other pan for cooking. Alright, so the oil's heated up, so I need to add the sausage first. Start stirring these babies around. I have to lightly brown these bad boys. So it may take a few minutes, so I may have to speed the video up. Or you can sit and bear with me. Oh, I forgot to put in the onions. Thought it was just a sausage, but it's got to be the onions too. So I goofed up on that. Supposed to put the sausage and the onions in at the same time. Oopsie. Fail. But it's starting to smell good, just that by itself. I just may eat this all by itself. The onions. Smell them. I like these onions. Alright, next thing it says to put in the garlic and cook until fragrant. It already smells so good already. So here's the garlic. Starting to get pretty fragrant according to the instructions. Alright, so now I need to add the broth, which is this stuff right here. If I can cool it all down some. Now we need to let's see where's that. Add the rotel. There's all that. Now we need to add the heavy cream. Oh, this stuff is so heavy. With the spatula. Stuff is a messy stuff. Alright, put it over there. And uncooked pasta, which includes the pepper. I just sprinkled the pepper on the top. Can you see that right there? Yep, me too. Stir well. Alright, next we are stirring well. Penne noodles in there, my heavy whipping cream. Just whipping them spices into shape. Bring to a boil. Alright, then we'll cover it, then we'll reduce heat. So, get it to boiling real quick. And I hope the cover from the other skillet's going to fit. It'll work. Come on, come to boil. I command you to boil. Alright, let's twiddle our thumbs. Oh, it's still not boiling. It's trying. I see a little bit of action going on. Come on. Come on. Boil! Boil! Maybe if I stir you some more. I see a little bit of bubbling action going on. Alright, now we got a good boil. Yeah! Woohoo! Yeah! So bring it down to a simmer, which I think is around 150-ish. And our medium low. Medium what? That's what I got on medium low, right there. And cover. So that's pretty much covered. According to this, I will have to stir once or twice within 15 minutes. So let me go get the timer for 15 minutes. Alright, since it's going to be cooking for 15 minutes, and it says to stir twice, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to 8 minutes. And then when that dings, I'll stir, and when it gets down to the, and I'll do it for 8 more minutes, will be actually 16 minutes. I'll stir again. And that should be about right. Alright, it'll be dinging. So let's do my first stirring. Smells pretty doggone delicious. Just makes me start eating right now, but it looks too wet for me. Get them noodles nice and stirred around so they won't be dried up, little shriveled little deals. Alright. Put the lid back on. Do another 8 minutes or so. And we'll stir again. While we're waiting for our food to cook, this is a segment I like to call
The Amazing Adventures of Boudreaux and Thibodeau.
So Boudreaux and Thibodeau's going down the railroad tracks one day, going on to work. And Thibodeau noticed Boudreaux's carrying something. Thibodeau goes, "Hey Boudreaux, what you got going on there? What's that?" And Boudreaux says, "This is a thermos." And Thibodeau's like, what's a thermos, Boudreaux? Let me know. And Boudreaux says, "A thermos, it keeps hot stuff hot and cold stuff cold." Thibodeau's like all amazed and stuff. He's like, "Man, that's like the best ever. What you got in there?" "I got me some," and Boudreaux goes, "I got me some chicken noodle soup and a popsicle."
And thank you for listening to The Amazing Adventures of Boudreaux and Thibodeau.
Alright. Looks like it's time to stir again. Feel the noodles getting tenderer and tenderer. Alright, let's see here. The next step is preheat the oven for broiler. Get it ready to go while the pasta is cooking. Let's see here. Remove the skillet from the heat and stir in 1 cup of cheese. I'm going to go ahead and turn it off because it pretty much shuts itself down almost immediately. So I'm going to put in about a cup of cheese, which is about maybe so much. Stir that in. Cheese nothing there, good. Stir it in first again. Alright, since this particular pot isn't made for the oven, as in hence the wooden handle, I'm going to transfer it back over to the original pot that I was going to cook with, but since it's not induction ready, I can't cook with it as much as I want, so I'm going to transfer everything to this pot. So give me a few minutes here. Alright, I got it transferred to the pot here. The next ingredient is to top with the scallions, green onions, and the remaining cheese, and then broil for about 3 minutes until the cheese is melted and lightly brown. So let me go ahead and sprinkle my scallions over the top of it. It doesn't say how much, but I do like the way they taste, so I probably got too much on there, but it'll all go with the same place. Alright, now I want to top with cheese. And now let's go stick it in the oven. Alright, get out of the broiler, and you can see it's nicely lightly browned on the cheese on top. And let's see if we can take a big old bite of it, and we'll see what this sucker tastes like. Alright, let's see if I can give me a big old spoonful here, and we'll see what this sucker tastes like. Man, it's finally cooled down some. Give me a couple bites here. Alright, let's see what the spicy sausage pasta tastes like by My Fridge Food. Is that right? My Fridge Food? There she is, my fridge food. Look, my fridge food. Okay, let's see here. Let's try some of this pasta. I like it. Pretty good. Try it with some sausage. Oh yeah, I will be making one of these again. All right, let me try it with this burnt cheese on top, so that's like the last layer with sausage. That's gonna be a big bite here. Okay, I'm probably gonna eat this entire pot tonight. Some good stuff. There's a little bit of spice to it, not much, but you know, it's just Rotel, so, but, it did say, you know, add salt to it if you need to, but it don't need salt here. It's not salty at all, but it's like it's just right. But anyway, I really like this. I encourage y'all to try it and make it on at your house, and let me know in the comments below. You know, like and thumbs up and everything. I appreciate y'all watching. This was the spicy sausage pasta by My Fridge Food, and I'll, as of course, put the link down below so you can get the right recipe and everything. And this is Paul, and I appreciate y'all watching. Does this recipe actually taste good? And y'all have a great day, and please subscribe.